What's going on, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time. Today is the return of the Legend of Heroes series, or Zero no Kiseki, and we're going to be hearing one song today. It's going to be called Intense Chase, but two versions of it, and the other one is the Evolution version, both from the Falcon Music channel. And yeah, apparently composed by Masanori Osaki from the Falcom Sound team. This is requested by Cyrus. And is it Genma the Samurai or Genma the Samurai? Let me know. But also two longtime supporters, so thank you very much. Really quick before I get started, this is a series that will forever haunt me, and it's been this way since the beginning. And it's just gonna stick with me. I always confuse it with the Tales of games from like Namco. I don't know why. I think it's just Trails and Tales, and I think both series also have like multiple spin-offs. I don't know. It's just me, but it's funny. Every time one of them comes up, I always confuse it for the next. Also, how this also has like the separate title of, no Kiseki. So I just thought I would share that for no reason. Anyways, this is Intense Chase with a title like that. Can't go wrong. But I wonder what kind of chase, besides being intense. Are we running from something? Are we running towards something? Let's go. That drum at the beginning was very interesting. I'll explain it. When was this uploaded? 2015? Oh my god, 2015 was 9 years ago. I was like, I was about to say, that was like a couple years ago. Almost a decade. Ugh. Battle theme? Let's see what this game looks like. I've never looked. Zero... Okay, second. Oh, this is just a game, The Legend of Heroes. So is this the first one? Like, this is the one that started it? Please let me know. Oh, it's called Trails from Zero. Man, this just keeps getting more and more confusing. So this is The Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero, otherwise known as Zero no Kiseki, is that right? Oh, dude, this is cool. Is this an RPG or what? Oh, it actually looks pretty cool. Oh, hi-hat. I'm not gonna lie, the game looks pretty cool. Ooh. If you've never seen the game, it looks like this. So you focus. It's got like a cool little art style to it. I like this because it's like melodic. It's not just pure thrashy nonsense. Really? That was it? I don't even have time to process like a motif or anything. What do I want to do here? Let's just go to the second one. Let's go to the second one. Okay. I don't know if this is another game, Zero no Kiseki Evolution, or if this is the same game but a different version of the song. I'm sure you guys will tell me. But this was a little longer, at least. Twice as long. Same song, but Evolution. I'm guessing it's going to start off with that pop, pop, pop. Okay. This one addresses what I was going to say on the first one, but let's keep going. More keyboard. Looks like someone has like a sniper rifle. Is that right? Yeah, way more keyboard. Ooh, that sounds... that sounds good. I'm still looking at screenshots. Oh, it's on the Switch too. (2010). I think this is the first game. Sorry, I'm like looking up all this stuff while I hear it. This is the chorus section. Oh, dude. These riffs are good. Or these leads are good. The Legend of Heroes series. And then Trails. Sub-series. So that makes me think, what other Legend of Heroes stuff have I... I don't know. I have a playlist for all of Falcom, so... Oh, it's just so power metal. Yep. Oh, that sounds... Turn that up. I mentioned it before, but Dream Theater, if you're a fan of this music, listen to Dream Theater. Jordan Rudess. Jordan Rudess is like the king of that style of keyboard solo playing. Has a YouTube channel too, I think. I need to play a Falcom game. I don't know what, but I want to play one. Ooh, the bass. You hear that dive? Ooh. Dude, the keyboard. Trills. Oh. I know that technique. Oh, I know everything he's doing. Sweeps. I love the energy here. It's not like too repetitive. It's... a little Blaze Blue like that younger Daisuke. Kind of Dynasty Warriors as well. Who is this keyboard player? I see the guitar, but I don't see... Dude. I don't recall... Maybe. Dude, you have to realize how many songs I've heard. I mean, I guess so, but at this moment in time, I don't recall the Trails series being that aggressive. Maybe? I don't know. It's Falcom, though, so Falcom does tend to... Actually, now that I think about it, yeah. I think I've asked this before. I'm getting reoccurring thoughts now, as soon as I said Falcom. Because I'm pretty sure I've asked before. It's Falcom... I'm sure they do, but... How often would you say that they go outside of like the heavy metal, speed, you know, rock, guitar-infused stuff? Do they do much ballady kind of things? Piano, slow stuff, singing? Or anything else, really? Any other sort of genre? Or is it kind of always just power metal type of stuff? That's cool if it is. It's just, you know, East is like that. I'm pretty sure Trails is like that, now that I think about it. What else is there? I think there's... Let's look at my playlist while I think about that. Anyways, it's cool, though. It's really cool. And I was just hearing Oath and Falgana Felgana, yeah, Felgana, for I did a castle themed video for video game music, and I put Balestine Castle. I think that's what it was called. And yeah, sort of the same. I just need to look up more Falcom because it seems like it's, from what I've gathered, it seems like a tight knit studio, right? Every time I get a video from them, it's always the same channel, so it's the official channel, which I've never clicked on. I'm sure, thinking about it, it's probably just a channel full of everything they've ever done. Maybe it's like a full on list, and if so, damn. I mean, who does that? You know, that's they know that their music is awesome, so they want to share it with everybody. But also, it seems like everything is Falcom Team JDK, so it's like, do they just use the same people all the time? I just need to know more about Falcom because I really don't know anything about it. I just know what I've learned here, which isn't much. Let me look at my playlist of Falcom. There's a lot. Okay, yeah. How many videos are in here? All right, let's see. Let's just run through the list. 31 videos. So this will be my 30-second Falcom video. Fun fact. So we have East. Trails of Cold Steel was the second song I heard, and the first Legend of Heroes I heard. Sora no Kiseki. Sora no Kiseki. Trails to Azure. Trails to Cold Steel 3. Trails of Cold Steel 4. You can see how it would get confused after a while. East, Sen no Kiseki 4. There's a lot of these games. Sora no Kiseki. East. Wait, have I only heard 2 games? Or 2 game series? East and the Trails series? No way. I could have sworn I've heard more. Whoa. My mind just kind of broke. I guess because of the confusion of all the names, I figured I'd heard more games, but I guess I've only heard East and the Legend of Heroes stuff. Really? That sounds weird. Please correct me if I've heard any other Falcom stuff. And if, well, what else is out there? Oh, that just kind of blew my mind. So, yeah. Either way, I think most of that is, you know, kind of power metal and rock and all that, but it's all good stuff. It's just really, I don't know, I just feel like there's like a passion with this series, the studio, and yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say. Song-wise, they're both the same. Obviously, they're the same song, but they're not quite the same. Now, typically, I don't like to say which one's better or something like that. But in this case, I'm going to lean a little towards the second one. And it's because of the only comment I was going to make on the first one. Normally, I would like talk in between both, but since they were the exact same, I wanted to just hear them both back to back. First one, to me, felt like the groundwork, the original song, most likely. Because I do know Falcom reuses songs, you know, they have arranges and all that. Oh yeah, what's that other game I'm thinking of that has... That's where I got confused too. What is that other series that has arranges? Etrian Odyssey? Yeah. But who's Etrian Odyssey? What makes Etrian Odyssey? Man. One thing I never thought I would ever be doing in this, well, ever, is looking up companies and composers and all that. But now it's like my full-time thing. Atlas. Atlas? Damn, I'm way off. Okay. Anyways. But the first one, to me, as cool as it was, the main reason I said, like, when was this uploaded, and then I saw the year 2015, which, by the way, I'm sorry if I made you feel old. 2015 definitely still feels, honestly, like 3 or 4 years ago. But I'm pretty sure after 2019, something happened, and then we all entered a black hole, and time is not real, and it's almost 2025 now. And then 5 years from that is going to be 2030. So, but the reason I said that is because the quality sounded pretty, not harsh, but the original song, if you listen to it closely, there's like no bass. There's no oomph at all. There's like no body to it. It's strictly, I don't see treble, but there's like the signal's just very flat across the whole recording. So I don't know if it's like that in game, And I maybe though because they uploaded it, you know. But as soon as I heard the second one, it just immediately fixed that problem. They it completely sounded like a proper, you know, recording. So I'm not gonna like really try to focus too much on the recording aspect of it. But that was the only really thing I was gonna say that was a significant key point in that first one. Is just it sounded really flat. Like everything sounded like it was writing the same signal, and just it's kind of weird. So I had to like really listen to. I had to like pierce my ears through the mix to kind of catch everything. Whereas in this one, which sounded very complete, it wasn't a one-to-one copy. It definitely, I could see how people would like one or the other because they're different. Right, the first one I don't even think had a keyboard at all. If so, that it was very little compared to this one. But this one, yeah, despite the keyboard and all that and the new additions, it sounded better to me. It's an opinion at the end of the day. Maybe you like the first one and you don't see anything wrong with it. That's cool. I hear it. So the second one though definitely introduced a huge emphasis on the keyboard. Like, I mean, I get songs with keyboard here, not super often, but not often solos that really you can tell that the person's very talented, and you know, the whole like swapping guitar keyboard solo back and forth. But not only that, is we get multiple solos. So we finish one, go back into some kind of verse or something, and then go back into another phase of a solo. That was pretty cool, and it sounded good. Like the tonal quality of the keyboard and the mix again, and the note choices, everything was just really rad in that one. But also the guitar. I also want to mention the guitar was a little more freeform. It felt, I wouldn't say improvised, but it felt more loose and rock and roll. For example, there was like a lot of expression in the playing. If you listen to the guitar solo, it doesn't really sound so like boxed in. It sounds like he's just kind of like, all right, take number 10, and just starts wailing and that kind of thing. And like has the structure of the solo in his mind, but you know, taking different avenues with it. For example, there's it starts off with this technique, which, to my knowledge, I don't even think any guitars can answer this. This technique has no name. Maybe I should make one up, coin it. It's essentially a trill. I'm only saying this because it's just funny to me that this technique doesn't really have a name, and everything else has a name. So let me just for like a minute dive into this technique. It's this technique is not exclusive to the guitar, but sort of. Just hear me out. So there's a thing called a trill. A trill is just two notes playing back and forth together. So like if you're on a piano, imagine you're holding one note, and then the other one's just like right next to it, right? Same with the guitar, you can do the same thing. It's like just a flurry of two notes. Kind of think of it like a, I don't know, like a bee's wings or something. I think just about every instrument in the world can do a trill. You know, it's just, you can like flutter it with reed instruments and, you know, whatever. It's just two notes back to back. Fast. You hear it a lot in violins too. A little. Anywho, so it starts off with a trill, which in guitar terms is a hammer-on and a pull-off together. So very quick. I'm giving guitar lessons here. Really quick. Hammer-on is holding a note and then hammering another one. So it's like duh. Simple. Day one stuff. And then a pull-off is the complete opposite. So it's like duh. But each one is just one like pick. You know, it's not like da da. It's duh. It's giving it like a smooth feel. But anyways, so hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off is a trill. Anyways, fast forward. That combined, so your left hand's just doing this freely, so your right hand's completely free. So you'll hear guitar players, they'll do this, and then with the other hand they'll be like scraping the pick. So you hear these weird harmonics that are kind of climbing up in sound, and it's just like this kind of rock and roll live cool thing. But yeah, as far as I know, I've been playing guitar for 20 something years, and I don't think that has a name. I could try to find it for you just to see like what the sound is, and you'll once you hear, you'll know. And please, if you know what this is called, by all means. But I just want to show people because like once it's fun to once you hear what I'm talking about, you'll be like, oh yeah, okay, that's what that is. Let me just find it because I really have no idea what it is. So let's kind of rehear the same song. I think it was after the keyboard. That's the main melody. Keyboard again. Oh, so that's perfect. Okay, cool. That's a perfect example because you can hear both things I was just talking about. So it starts off with do 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 do. You can just hear the left hand, and then like the second half of that, you can hear the pick coming in. That's cool. So one more time here. Pretty subtle, but it's cool. Pinch harmonics. Yeah, this guy's shredding it. Anyways, that's my guitar lesson for the day, which, I don't know, whatever. The guitar players know exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone else is just like, sure, whatever. But yeah, anyways, Zero no Kiseki. So, from what it seems like, amidst the confusion, this might be the first game in the series. So, yeah. Anyways, cool stuff. It's always cool stuff. And the comment about me playing a Falcon game, I don't know, I'm just curious, you know. I've never played one, so I want to see what it's like. I wouldn't even know where to start. Although, many people have suggested, in general, between both games, if I were to ever start with an East game, it would be East 8. Forgot what that one's called. Is that the Dana one? Either way, 8. But let me know if you were to suggest a Falcom game for the first time, whatever it may be, bias. Just let me know. I'm curious. I want to get a collection of Falcom data, and then I'll check it out because visually they look pretty cool and they look kind of fun. But I have no idea what to expect. Probably just action RPG. I don't know. Whatever. Let me know. Thank you, Cyrus, and to Genma, the samurai. Still many more Trails stuff. Cyrus is a platinum supporter, so they have priority. So all the Falcon stuff is gonna have some priority. Don't worry. Thank you to all my patrons here. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. Peace.